Hi, I'm Noah Craig and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm here today with my $30 a week Walmart food buying budget challenge. So, Noah is gonna make the bread.
Do you always talk in third person?
I do today. Using Mom's recipe. Whole wheat bread for the bread maker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think what Mom does is she just puts it in here in the order that it's listed.
That makes sense. She always do what your mom says.
It seems like that's what she would do. Now this is not almond milk. It says almond milk, but I made oat milk or oatmeal milk, and I feel like Mom would shake it, so I'm gonna shake it.
Yeah. What would Mom do?
What would Mom do? WWMD. Ooh, that's weapons of mass destruction. Well, worldwide weapons of mass destruction. Anywho.
Worldwide weapons? That's WWWMD.
Does it have anything to do with wrestling? Oh, Mom, does it?
I am such a big wrestling fan.
I know. I know you are, Mom. Always with the wrestling.
Yeah.
That Steve Austin guy.
Yep. 316.
Okay, so 1 cup of plant milk. In you go. 2/3 cup. I better be careful not to get stuff on this book. Mom
Oh, did we even
will
say
kill
that
me.
it's a bread recipe?
Yeah,
Oh.
it said it's whole wheat bread for bread maker. Bread maker meaning a machine, not a person.
Mm-hmm.
I assume, because that's the way I've always seen Mom do it.
Yeah.
Okay, 2/3 cup of water.
Was that vegan water?
Actually, use water. Use watery water.
Watery water.
It's organic water.
Okay.
And use warm water. That does something good with the yeast, Mom says.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mom knows best, huh?
I think so. I think she's an incredibly,
Incredibly incredible person.
Incredibly incredible person. Now, I know I've seen her do this, too, so she doesn't have...
You're really good with words, Craig.
That's why they call me Craig. Okay. Now, I know I've seen her do this. She'll, like, take her gluten and measure it out, and then that way she can use the tablespoon in the applesauce, because I've heard a complaint that there's never enough clean tablespoons around. So that's what I saw her do one time. It takes 2 tablespoons of Vital Wheat gluten. And this is good for like 25 loaves of bread. That's why I didn't include it in my 30-day or my $30 challenge, because
Whatever it is that you're doing.
yeah, because I'm not going to use up the whole thing this week. So that's why I'm not doing that. Okay, calls for 1 tablespoon of molasses. Now I have seen my mama eyeball this, so I'm eyeballing it.
How many tablespoons?
1.
1.
This is slower than molasses in May. Just to, I think, give it a little caramel color or something.
Yeah. It probably tastes a little bit sweeter.
Mm-hmm.
It's good source of iron, too.
That's what I'm worried
I
about.
read from
Iron.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 tablespoons of unsweetened applesauce. I like to spread them around a little bit. That's what I've seen Mom do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you get it all out?
I hope so. Teaspoon of salt. Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
Because
No, that was me.
no.
Mom farts all the time.
not
I mean,
Mom.
I'm Mom, and I fart all the time.
Make up our minds, Craig. Mom. Oh no, I broke character.
No.
I hope they don't figure it out.
No.
Okay.
They won't figure it out.
Only there was dry measuring
no
cups,
how.
because I see Mom use dry measuring cups all the time.
Yeah.
She would never use a liquid measuring cup to measure flour. I
Yeah.
just know she wouldn't.
Christian does that sometimes.
Christian.
That's what I heard from Craig. Craig
Right?
told me about it.
I'm gonna have to talk to that boy. That's
Yeah.
wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you need 3/4 cup of old-fashioned oatmeal. Okay, it's old-fashioned. Asked about its values. And then we need 3 3/4 of this here flour. I'll do the 3/4 first. Get that out of the way.
And what did Mom learn about doing the gluten? Because Mom didn't do gluten before.
Yeah, so actually, it was Steve, my husband. My
What?
dad. My dad.
Is your dad figured it out?
It was Dad that kept trying to make loaves of whole wheat bread and kept getting bullets instead. So Mom
They're
read
like
the-
filled up to like here.
Mom
right?
said
Instead of whole thing?
Mom read the recipe book, and it said if you added 2 tablespoons of Vital wheat gluten, that you would have nice fluffy loaves. And that is what he was after, was nice fluffy loaves. So Mom bought some Vital wheat gluten, and we lived happily ever after.
Wow.
Okay, there's my flour. Gotta have that 1 packet of yeast. Now you don't want the liquids at this point, for some reason. I read it on the World Wide Web. But you don't let the liquids touch the yeast at this point. Don't know why, but I'm a kinesiology major. We didn't go over bread making in the school.
I'm so proud of you, Craig.
Aw,
As a
thank
good
you,
college
whoever
grad.
you are. Okay, that's all the yeast. There's the gluten. Bam, bam. I'm gonna stick this in the whole wheat bread machine, and it says use rapid whole wheat cycle, but I think that's the previous version of bread machines that we had. This is bread machine 2. I don't know if it's on there. So let's see. Craig, whose eyesight is going very bad and needs these glasses. It's sad to see a 25-year-old's eyes go just kaplooey. Only imagine what it's going to be like when he's 53, the poor sap. Okay. Front. Secured. Or
Does it
not.
just come off?
Yeah, but it comes off because it's supposed to.
You're breaking my bread machine that I paid a lot of money for.
Who are you?
I'm Mom.
Okay.
So,
Alrighty then. We
I'm
got
your
basic
mother,
bread.
And
Okay.
you will listen to me.
Yes, Mom. I don't want
Go
to
to
get sent my
your room.
Okay. Number 3 is the program I am looking for. It just says whole wheat. 3. Go. It says it's going to take 4 hours. Gee, I don't know if I can wait that long. But I guess I'm going to have to.
Wait, it didn't focus on you yet. Still gotta. Oh, I gotta back up maybe. It's on. Oh, it's on manual focus. Okay. Okay. Now open your mouth a little bit, and keep it open, and then just keep it right there, and then I think they'll be convinced that it's me, because that's what I do. While the bread maker is making bread, I am going to be eating some oatmeal, and I just boiled a sweet potato, just basically because I like the texture of boiled sweet potato, and I think that it'll stir in well with the oatmeal. But this will probably taste pretty similar to the pumpkin oatmeal that I made all the time in season 1 of eating 30 bucks on a budget. And of course I have the pumpkin spice over here, and I'm going to I'll add some more later, but I also have some oat milk because I didn't pour in enough liquid, and this will also cool it down a lot quicker so I can eat it now since I am kind of impatient. And then I'm going to just add some stevia to this oatmeal. So since I didn't put the sweet potato in a blender and it's not exactly a puree, it doesn't stir in completely like the pumpkin puree did. And I left the skins on because that's where most of the vitamins are. But yeah, I actually kind of like it like this. Like I'll get like some chunks of sweet potato. It's hard to spin it around while I'm eating. All right. That's pretty good though. I'm getting an action shot of me eating. I don't even know if I'm in frame because the screen's on the back. I didn't flip it out. I would say. Dad, do you think I can take the bread out with one hand and shoot with my camera with another hand?
No,
You don't have any faith in me?
you're gonna burn yourself.
Hey, what do I have an oven mitt for?
Burn yourself for
Is that
me.
my son's a doofus sigh?
Let me do that.
No, I can do it, Dad. Look at how skilled I am.
It's going doofy.
Doofy. Is it my new nickname? You got a nice dent in the bread. No, I actually didn't dent it. It looks pretty good. Yeah, so if you didn't put gluten in, then usually it would be like up to here, right, Dad? It'd be like a really
Yeah.
tiny loaf of bread.
4 or 5 inches.
Yeah, and it would be like, just, I don't know, this is just like really, really good. This is what just 2 tablespoons of gluten will do. It really kind of makes or breaks bread. So if you've ever tried to make whole wheat bread and it doesn't work out because you didn't put in any white flour, you can get away with it using 100% whole wheat flour if you just add gluten to it. I actually kind of like the end piece. When it's like really good bread, end piece tastes really good.
No, it doesn't. It's awful. Let me eat it.
Yeah, I should, you know what, I should just give it to you, Dad.
Yeah. I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Yeah, you want me to hurt my tongue with bad tastes, huh?
Because it's awful.
It's the worst. It's gonna melt right on
I'm
there.
trying to save you.
Thanks, Dad. It's all you try to do is save me from bad tastes. That's what a good dad does, right?
Just trying to help.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate it, Dad. Alright, that's what the peanut butter on bread looks like. And that's what the bread itself looks like. Wow. Doesn't that look like bread? Hey, don't hurt yourself, Dad.
Looks like bread.
Dad wants to have some bread too.
Awesome.
You haven't even tried it yet. What if it's horrible and I have to eat it all?
Yeah. I can tell just by feeling it you won't like it, so just leave it here for me.
Okay. Yeah. It's probably for the
I
best.
don't want to hurt yourself here.
Hurt my taste buds.
You know, it'll be awful.
Yeah. It's pretty convincing. So, Dad's probably gonna eat his with butter. I got mine with peanut butter. Peanut butter. Both types of butter. That's really good. I'm very happy with this decision.
Yeah, me too.
You have to give me a taste review, Dad.
Oh,
The worst?
it's awful. You better not have any more.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take it away. And we got that bread machine for like what, $7? Something like that? At the
Yep.
thrift store. I think the sticker, the price label sticker thing is still on there. Yeah. $6.99. If it'll focus. Hold on. Yeah, $6.99. So, and what are the prices of the other bread machines that we've gotten before? Because we've gotten them all like from the thrifty store.
5, 6, 7, that's all.
$7. That's like the most expensive one, right?
Yep.
Fancy high end one. $7.
It's easy to learn.
Mhm.
I mean, getting bread out of the oven, who wouldn't want that?
Yeah. Yeah, you just
Used to make it for you guys when you came home from school. As soon as you came home from school, I had bread made. Spoiled
nice.
little brats.
Yeah, you just put it in the bread machine thing right here, and then it just makes it all for you. You don't even have to knead anything, which is the hardest part. So.
Just pop it out.
Slice number 2 with Smart Balance. Is this them?
That's them.
Do you have an opener? And 2 hands?
I can't count that high, Craig. Just
Sorry.
throwing the math problems at me, would ya?
Yeah. Just to say that you could? Or that you did? Oh, you're pretty cool, Mom.
I would be in so much trouble. Hopefully she'd send me to my room. Ooh, I see red! A lot of times when people see red, it's a bad thing.
Yeah, not this time.
Oh, those aren't they pretty?
Just my size, too.
Not mine. Guess you get to keep them.
So it's gonna be a bit more of like a runner's talk. I don't know if some of you guys are interested in that or if you just don't care. But these are my old shoes. They feel a little bit lighter, not too bad. But these are the Mizuno Wave Rider 18s, and now I have the Mizuno Wave Rider 19s. The whole reason I got them is just because like at the bottom, like as you can see, like especially like right there, I can't really point since I'm using both hands right now. But it's just like really worn down, like right there too. I don't know if you can really see that in this lighting, but just like really worn down. And I went for a run like a week ago, and I came back, and the next day my knee just like started clicking when I was going down the stairs. So I haven't run in like a week because I was like, okay, my shoes are probably dead. I've had these for like over a year, and now that I'm thinking about it, I probably have close. I'd say I easily have over 500 miles on them because I walk around at work, and like pretty much anywhere I walk around I'm wearing these shoes, and then when I'm going for a run I wear these shoes, and I've had them for like over a year, probably I'd say close to 2 years maybe. But yeah, this is the difference between the new shoes and the old shoes. As you can see, there's just very significant difference. And I've noticed actually since I got CIDP, the way that my foot travels like when I land is a bit different. I think because before getting CIDP, I had a muscular imbalance where like the outside of I would always land in like the outside of my foot like the whole way, like right here would just be like worn down all the way to here, and I was always pushing off my pinky toe. But now, since I think it was just because like once I got CIDP, my legs were just like so weak, I couldn't walk, I couldn't run, couldn't even stand up on my own. So my legs basically just went back to like ground zero. Like they look kind of like toothpicks. I mean, they still look kind of like toothpicks. And if you ever wondered why, it's because I have permanent nerve damage in my legs because of that. But it's almost like my legs have had a chance like to start from like ground zero with like no muscle imbalances, like kind of build their way back up. So now my legs are like a bit more even, because like what I used to happen is like whenever I did like calf raises and I would like go up like this, at the end of it I would always go up like kind of like out like that, and that was just because I think the lateral side of my leg was a little bit stronger than the medial side of my leg. So now it seems like everything has corrected themselves just because I had like a chance to just almost like reset from nothing to building back up my muscles. So usually, as far as I know, I could be wrong, but I think that like usually if you supinate, which means you run on like how I used to, like the whole, like the outside of the shoe, like the whole time that your foot hits the ground. Usually that means you wear like more of like a neutral shoe, so you don't need as much support. So that's what these ones are. These are like kind of neutral shoes. You can get away with like more minimalist shoes if you're doing something like that. But now I pronate kind of like normal pronation, but I still feel good wearing neutral shoes. So I guess it hasn't really changed that much. But yeah, so these are the Mizuno Wave Rider 19s. The main reason I buy Mizuno is because they're an all-vegan company. You don't even have to look to find out if your shoes are vegan, if they're made by Mizuno, Brooks, or Newton. All those three running companies have 100% vegan shoes. So I think Nike and Saucony, like and New Balance, I think some of their shoes are vegan, some of them are not. I think like Nike might use like, one of the companies uses some animal-based glue in order to like glue things together. Some of them might have like a little bit of leather, but I know that Mizuno, Brooks, and Newton are 100% plant-based. So that's why I like these ones, and I just prefer Mizuno over Brooks. Maybe if you like Brooks over Mizuno, you get those, but Mizuno I think has cheaper prices, and they have like more options as far as like neutral shoes. So anyway, I'm gonna go hang out with Dylan, and then I'm probably gonna go for a run. Yeah, I don't have time to go for a run right now. It's probably gonna be a pretty short run just because like today I'm gonna be like testing out my knee, but I'm gonna go do something with Dylan, and then I'm gonna go for a run. Okay, change of plans, going for a run now and then hang out with Dylan. These shoes feel good, but like these laces are huge. I double knotted them, and they're still huge, and they're just like really stretchy. But anyway, we'll see how it feels when I go on the run though. So I just got back from my run with Max. We ran like 2 miles at like 9:24 pace. We were trying to keep it pretty slow, just because of my first run back in like a week. Didn't want to overdo it, but I feel like this heel drop on these new shoes is like a little tiny bit thicker. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it seems like it's a little bit thicker. And I tend to like pretty
not necessarily minimalist shoes, but like small heel drop shoes, just because I like to land on my forefoot. I'm just not about that heel strike in life. But bad news. Dylan and I are not going to be able to hang out. Just life happens, you know.
Dylan.
Correct.
I just told people that we were gonna hang out, and then I told them that we weren't hanging out, and now you're
We
here.
can hang out for like an hour. Because my buddy's like, I'm really far behind.
Okay. All right. So let's tell everybody what you're doing.
Do you want to get up on normal level?
No. What are you crazy?
I'm going to the Adirondacks.
Woohoo!
Go whitewater rafting.
What are you doing?
Going whitewater rafting.
Wow.
Hey, you jealous, bro?
Kinda.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm just having another slice of the bread that I made with some peanut butter, while Dylan is being loud over there sorting through my box of of action camera stuff. There's some stuff in there I just need to get rid of that
Yeah,
that just doesn't fit. Okay, that one's actually really good for like a bike.
I know.
Bike handlebar, or you could put it on your kayak paddle, and that would be like a pretty sick view. Go in and out of the water and stuff.
I just want.
There's Velcro. There's you could take the zip ties too if you want to like zip tie it to like the front of your car or something. If you want to get like a traveling shot. It's actually real. I've done that before like many times. It actually is really cool. Like I did it to like the Toyota symbol on my RAV4.
Oh yeah.
It actually looks like a really cool shot.
I got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I got who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares?
Is that like a Little Mermaid?
Yeah, dude, it's Little Mermaid, man.
I can just tell from like the rhythm.
One more.
Can you sing any other songs for us?
Oh, sugar. Hold on a second.
What about Mulan? I'll Make a Man Out of You.
Okay. Let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Dare I ask for daughters? When they...
Perfect!
Yes! Nailed it! I'm going up to the Adirondacks, but all my friends are meat eaters. So, I have to prepare. So, I am bringing... Carol?
Freaking driveway, Dylan.
Do you need me to move?
No, I'm here fine.
Okay, so I'm bringing tofu. I'm gonna get some nutritional yeast because you never know when you're gonna need it. I'm gonna make a tofu scramble.
In the woods? Were you guys camping at like in a
It's
cabin or a tent
it's a
or-
cabin, but it's like a
Okay.
very like
Me and Lorraine.
Nice cabin.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
it's not like
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if like you were camping in like
no,
tent or something.
no. Hey, Kara, say what's up?
Is there anything
Hey,
else?
Say hello to
friend.
everybody on the YouTubes.
But me and Lorraine are going to Strong Hearts. Get wings.
Good job on that writing, by the way.
Thank you.
I can't because I'm on the vegan budget thing. So I
Well, you
can't
can watch
eat.
us eat them.
Oh yeah, that sounds like fun.
Vegan
Do I
budget.
have butter, peanut butter on my beard?
No,
I know-
actually, surprisingly, you were less messy with a beard than you were without a beard.
Earlier today I had peanut butter on my beard, and then it was like I just went and I looked in the bathroom in the mirror. I was like, what? I was like,
Yeah,
it was like all
things get
over-
stuck in it. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway, but so I'm doing that. I'm gonna make my famous vegan mac and cheese.
well,
At this point, I've made it like 3 times, so
you're pretty much a pro.
pretty much a pro at it. It's awesome. Also, my most liked picture on Instagram ever. 131 likes on mac
Are you
and cheese.
gonna make food so that the meat eaters can try and be like, wow, this is actually pretty good? So you're gonna.
I'm doing things that are not too adventurous for them,
Yeah.
being like super. And they were all very interested in the mac and cheese, so it's a good. The mac and cheese is almost. I haven't tried it with nutritional yeast. I want to kind of keep it with the way that I know, because I don't want it to have like a different flavor, and then I'm like, oh, like this isn't. You know what I mean? Like I want to be like, this is how like.
You
I
do
taste-
exactly how we did it last time. So,
It's more of like a potatoy taste though, which I
So-
kind of like.
will you make a recipe video while you're there? That would be pretty sweet.
Dylan makes a recipe video.
Just like, yo, welcome to Smash that like button.
Smash! Before you even watch the video.
Before you even watch it, smash it. Smash that like button.
I hate when people do that.
Yeah, it's
It's the pits.
triggers me.
It's the pits of YouTube.
Desperation at a max.
All right. So anything else? Any other things you're gonna bring to camp? Glamping.
I brought my own rice and just beans and stuff, just
Yeah.
like things that you can kind of throw in with anything.
Mhm.
Some veggie burgers.
And stuff to eat the veggie burgers with, like bread or.
Well, like I can always. The other stuff is like I can go. You know what I mean? Like that stuff's a little easier. I was just bringing stuff that I feel like would be harder to find out there.
So are you gonna like buy some stuff there too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just brought like some of my stuff just to save some money. So I brought like my beans and like my rice and stuff. I brought some of my broccoli florets. I've been staying away from corn because that gives me like really bad like stomach aches.
Oh,
Yeah. So I usually just stick with like all the greens, literally like spinach and.
good.
Oh, I
Greens
want
are good.
to get spinach. It's so crazy how much I've been craving like leafy greens.
Yeah.
I just want the spinach, man. I put it in that tofu scramble the other day.
Yeah. It's good.
Oh god, it's so good.
Greens are good and tofu scrambled.
I want some right now. I also haven't eaten like all today.
Oh really? Do you want
well-
do you want a slice of the bread I made?
Ellen, is there such thing as too much butter for you?
No. Never, Craig.
Okay.
Okay. I'll take a bite, Dylan. Don't leave him in suspense.
Okay. Oh, that's good bread.
Yeah. You're a fan? I need some descriptions, Dylan.
Well, it's not dry. It's nice and like, it feels like there's like a lot to it. Like super complex, not just like sugar.
Sugar! There's not. I think there's molasses in it. That's like the only sugary thing.
I'm allergic to molasses. No, it's great.
Good.
10 out of 10.
Wood bread again.
Yeah.
Alright, Dylan, well, I guess this is goodbye.
Off to the Adirondacks. I'll see you after the weekend. Peace out, home skillet.
I will remember you.
This is burrito number 1, and I had to double wrap it because classic me, I put too much in it. Burrito number 2, and if you think that's a weird burrito, deal with it.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect up on the street.
Tesco!
Yeah, I
Jeez Louise.
I didn't mean that.
Get a picture of the science experiment.
There were a lot of bubbles. Yeah.
Even better, I got video.